That's what I fucking haven't built! Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I need to make a fish trap. Sorry, that's like numero uno. Look, I'm all red down on my bars. I'm gonna call them bars for lack of a better term. I'm starting to get breathless. I think I need my inhaler. Dane, you're such a dweeb. You bet, man. This is the sound of pill bottles. Dane, how many fucking pills do you have? I have a lot. I'm like one of those chicks that has like a makeup kit full of drugs. They're all legal. They're all mine. I don't take them all the time. My fucking inhaler's not in there. What's the point of that? What is the fucking point of that? What is the point of that? I'm also one of those people that, like, when I get towards the bottom of a prescription, like, I'll just leave the last 3 pills and just leave the bottle in there and open a new one. I don't know why. It's not helpful. I think I do need an inhaler, though. Hang on. So, it said when I set up this game that this should count as being paused, but it's not. You can clearly see it's not. And Kelvin wandered off before, so I'm going to take my chances here and just quickly go find an inhaler, and we'll see if I fucking die! Alright, I wasn't gone long enough for that to matter. I'm thirsty. Well, let's hope that this water boiling thing is... The fire went out. Fucking dirty water. Alright, I'm not getting the hang of how to make clean water. I'm sure it's something just very simple and I'm just not getting it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink an energy drink. That did help, right? I'm going to drink. I'm going to eat an MRE. 2 scoops of MRE. I've never had an MRE. I would like to, just because they end up in my books, right? So I feel like I should know what the fuck that's about. I really don't. I mean, I know what they are. I know what's in some of them. Like, I've had to look up, like, what's in the actual standard issue MREs after they replaced sea cans. Wait, no, sorry, not sea cans. Sea cans are those big fucking freight containers. Sea rations, that's what I'm trying to say. Why do you know that, Dane? Because I write books. How come you never talk about the books? It's different. But Kevin, I need you to stop. I can't just leave you out here cutting shit down. I need you to just... Hey, dickhead. Hey. This should be like Skyrim where I can tell him to go home. Take a break. I don't know how much self-agency he has. So, okay, I'm worried about the water situation, so I'm gonna try to find turtles. Let's head to that, is the proper term a delta? That inlet or whatever that's right north of us. Let's just see what's up there. Because I'm thinking... Okay, there's got to be a way to boil water because it's on the menu, right? But when I hit the action trigger, it doesn't seem to do anything. And I don't know if we didn't get clean water that time because the fire went out or what, but my bet is that when you use turtle shells to collect rainwater that it's probably not tainted. I don't know for sure, but let's find out. I believe that was the case in the first one because we did have the issue with tainted water, but like... This is a little bit newish sort of mechanic that I'm dealing with here, so I don't know it very well. Let's just see how this goes. See, it's very big. I would like to record... That's that big motherfucker who kicks you. I would like to record the first forest, but I really think the only way I could do it, because I wouldn't want to do it on peaceful with no cannibals, because it's like that's such a big part of it. I'd have to do it with... I'd have to enlist somebody to do it with me. And it would be a whole lot of us getting stuck in bases dealing with cannibals. Like, it's different. And that could be fun, but I'd have to get someone who had the availability to do it with me. Do the whole thing. I did do it with a friend. He and I did it, but like just for fun kind of thing. And that worked out pretty well, but I mean, we weren't recording it. It was just for us to have fun. This is the wrong kind of turtle. I need them... Maybe they're tortoises. Let's head to the beach. Actually, I think there's something on this island. Here's the thing. Multiple crafting recipes. So like this, given this kind of forest, this is not tropical, right? This is, oh my gosh. I feel like I've been educated on terms that I'm looking for, but I just don't remember what they are. Like coniferous and deciduous and you know, these words are all familiar to me, but I couldn't tell you what they mean right now. Yeah, fucking give me that. Alright, people are dead. In the first one, you kept finding missionaries everywhere. Like, it was like an old-timey expedition had come to the island. And with a ton of Bibles. This one, I'm not sure. That's why I'm feeling like maybe we're not on the original island. But I don't have anything to base that on other than that it doesn't seem to be the same. Because if it was the same island, then there should be a whole section that is a replica of the previous map, right? But that's not there, so I'm not sure what the connection is between the two of them. I can't get out anywhere here, I don't think. Can you climb that, dude? Yeah, there we go. I need turtles, and this is probably going to be like the first one where it only lets me carry one fucking tortoiseshell at a time. Guess we'll find out. But it would be cool to do the first one. I mean, the first one's done. They don't update it anymore, obviously. It's got glitches. It's got problems. It's very clearly indie. But it's quite well done, I thought. You can have a lot of fun with it. A lot of creativity. It's worth getting if you don't have it. I don't know how many people play it online now. That one was easier and sort of more conducive to when you would put the online option on and you're hosting a game. Have people pop into your game and actually have quite a bit of fun with them. Part of it was, I do believe you could turn off friendly fire. Like, I don't think they could actually kill you. They could still come up and wail on you and it would just be annoying, but I don't think they could actually kill you. But don't quote me 100% because it's been a while. This one, you have admin functions when you start the game, which are good. Where you can ban people, but what I noticed when I turned it on is that whenever new people would come into the game, they were automatically listed as having trusted status for what they were doing, and I can't find an explanation anywhere in the game about what guest versus trusted versus admin means. Now, I feel like trusted and admin are probably mostly the same, except the admin can kill the game, right? But I don't know what guest is. I mean, I would hope that guest means that they can't destroy anything that you've made. Like, they can't dismantle anything, but I don't know. So, I think a little more work needs to be done there. Because multiplayer online in the first one was great. There was, I don't think, any communication system baked into the first one. This one... No, this one doesn't have one either, I don't think. But, well, it doesn't have an ad-lib. It has, you can just flat out fucking type in the game. But if you're like me and you're playing on a controller, you're not fucking doing that because you're just not rocking both at the same time. Where, I don't know if we had that in the first one. I don't know if we did. This one has baked-in comms, so that, like, you actually whip out, like, a walkie-talkie. And you can call each other in-game, like it'll do it through the game, not through another system. I don't recommend that. Never use the in-game audio. It's always a fucking problem. But yeah, I don't know. What am I trying to say? So far, online gameplay for this is better than the first one, I think. Which doesn't have anything to do with the game itself, really. It just has to do with the dynamics of the people who've shown up so far. What the fuck is that up there? I know there's something to my left, but what's that up there on the rock? I just pointed with my finger like you can fucking see me. I had quite a few games in the first one that went for hours. With just total fucking strangers. We never said an actual word to each other. But we just sort of had the right idea and we just build, fight, and we just moved to the next place because they would just sort of take the lead of whoever was hosting the game. Which was always handy. Okay, this is the only problem with the mask. You can't see fucking shit, but I'm assuming this is dudes. Okay, so in the first one you would find shit like this. You find some weird shit like this. There was that whole, I still don't even know what it was, on the northeastern beach of the first game. You found these like long sort of elevated tent things with chutes, which was strange. And I thought they were houses at first, but I don't think they were. Okay, so the raft is still out there. This isn't, I'm only noting that just because that was more for me. There was a game I was playing with a friend, and we were like, the raft's gone, because we were wondering if we could farm the gun. Because when you log in, everything, like, we log out, log in, game replenish, log out, log in, game replenish. We were like, what if we could just, like, get a bunch of guns? Like, give one to Ursula, take one for ourselves, good to go. And we couldn't find the raft. We were convinced it was gone. Now, I think we just didn't go to the right beach. Oh, okay, no turtles up here. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna take the fall damage. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so what I want is turtles. So, I'm thinking, you know what? Let's go over to... Hang on, bear with me here. We're not gonna go to the raft, but remember there was that dead guy? He had a boombox, and we left a tarp over there. So let's go over there. Also, it's getting dark, so I don't want to be caught out. It's a beautiful game, right? So they made this in Unity, as I understand it. I don't really know enough about what all that is. I mean, I hear it all the time. I see it on things. Unreal, Unity, different engines, that kind of thing. I don't work in that area, and it's not a hobby for me exactly, so I don't really know exactly what it means. But my guess is that Unity is some sort of out-of-box sort of solution. Is that what it is? Because you see it across so many different game devs that it must be something that they can just get access to and build off of. Sort of like many companies build their databases using SQL, you know, and they maintain it in SQL Server Manager, but like all their databases are different. Does that fucking make sense? Is that kind of what that shit is? I don't understand. It's not an area that I've been in. Let's check this. Dane, you play video games online. I know, but that doesn't mean I understand everything about them. Oh, it's just fucking driftwood. There's not too much underwater. Now and then there's like weeds and stuff. It'll be cool if they start adding actual looted stuff in here that we have to find. If they put like actual fishing in this game, dude, that would be fucking pimping sweet. That feels like one of the things that ends up on the project but gets cut due to like scope creep. Right? That's kind of what that feels like to me. Now in the first one, I always felt like turtles wouldn't show up unless it was like morning or during the day. I don't know if that's a thing here, but this is all one big shelf, right? This sort of area right here, this kind of shot, minus the fucking mountain, sort of reminds me of some of the South Ontarian, sort of southeast Ontarian sort of provincial parks. Like the rock beaches at like Presqu'Île Provincial Park in Ontario. Spent a lot of time there as a kid. There'd be these really... There was just this whole length of like rock beach, we'd call it, and there was no sand, and you'd have to step over these fucking rocks, obviously. And then once you got into the water, it was still just rock shelf, uneven, and you would just walk all the way out, and you could walk all the way out to where the drop-off was, and just stand there and fucking look at it like, do I have balls? Like, do I have so many balls that I've crossed the threshold to being stupid? And am I gonna swim out past the drop-off? My friends and stuff, we used to go out there and do it. And, I did. I swam past the drop-off. Nothing happened or anything. There wasn't like, oh, I'm suddenly being sucked under or anything. But there was this sort of very primal feeling that set in when I was off the shelf and I was over the drop-off. And it wasn't that far, it was like a meter or two. That's like close to a yard for Americans. But there was something very primal that was like, you should not have done that, you need to get back now. And so I do, I go back and then be like, okay, next person, pussy, fucking pussy, do it. Yeah, even women too also do that dumb bravado shit. We just don't do it as much apparently. At least in our version of that is fucking swim out past the drop off, fucking pussy. And then, but like, it's fine if you're a pussy, it just means you are, but yeah, that's the last you're gonna hear about it. So my friends would do it. Oh, we got music! And that would sort of freak us out, but that was just for fun. But this kind of reminds me a little bit of it. So I wonder where this I wonder where this is. Like, where are we kind of dealing with on the globe? The first one had, like, pines and stuff, too, I think, but I always felt like the first one was... Can I really say that I felt like it was further to the... I almost said the south equator. There's only one. To the equator, when there was a snowy area. You know, I have no idea. Oh, I dismantled it! Fuck, I dismantled the tarp. Yeah, man. Change the song. Yeah, man. That one. Alright, let's sleep here and see if... No. I wanted my bag. Sleep here. Let's see if we can find us some fucking turtles, baby. Slap that shit down. Give me some sticks, honey. Jack it up. Aw, yeah, buddy. You can do, like, all of it, or just leave one. It really doesn't fucking matter, but fuck it. The song is exactly where it was. Guess I should leave that tarp on. It doesn't really matter. Let's see if we can find some fucking turtles, man. I need me some turtles. Where can I find... Hey! Holy shit! Convention, huh, guys? Now, killing turtles in this one is way worse than the first one. I was always the person that did kill the turtles, which always struck me as funny because in real life I'm like the animal lady. But like... Oh, they gave me his little dumb head this time. Oh wait, I have all that rotten meat in my pocket. Hang on. Let me dump the... Oh, it's really rotten, man. Oh, I ate it. Shit! I clicked the wrong fucking button. Okay, hang on. Drop. Just drop that shit. Okay, drop it. Dude! Why can't I just drink vodka? Oh. Controllers are just not that sensitive. Okay, where's my dead turtle? Look at his little insides. Give me his meat, though. Yeah, I feel way worse about that than I ever did about the other ones. I want to know if I can carry 2 tortoise shells. I like to have multiple. The first one it wouldn't let me. Let's see. Did I just throw it away? Or have they granted us the ability to carry more than one? No, I've only got one. I killed you for no reason, my friend. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, but I know where to get turtle shells. Alright, so let's go home. And we'll set up a rain catcher. Sorry, I'm looking for this. There is like a shortcut menu you can set up using your backpack, but like I haven't dicked around with it yet, so I just do it old clunky style. Just leave that there. Enjoy your tunes, bruv. We're gonna go on a run here. So you know what I need to figure out? I'm gonna try to do this. You ever do this with your controller where you hold it with one hand, and then you're trying to like get your drink with the other one? I'm trying to open my water bottle. Let's see if I can do this. I can taste that I need to put more salt in the water softener. That is the thing. Yeah, Dane, close the fucking Nalgene bottle underneath, directly under the microphone, you idiot. Listen. This isn't a professional setup. I'm dicking around. Walking on the beach. Yeah. I used to fantasize when I was a kid. I know, you're sick. Okay, hang on. Let me water this fucking guy. We're solving the problem, bud. Just drink taurine. See? He loves it. He's having a good time. I used to fantasize as a kid that I was just gonna run away. I think I think a lot of kids had this fantasy. And just disappear into the woods. Like, there's an author that wrote a book where he prefaces it talking about where I think all kids wanted to just run away and disappear into the woods. And the book he wrote is essentially about that. It's not terribly realistic, but, you know, anyway, my plan was to take, like, the 3-man dome tent, Coleman fucking useless dome tent. You know those old ones? I don't even think they make them anymore, where they were, like, hexagonal instead of squares. and the rain fly literally just, it looked like a little chapeau, like a little, like that fucking beanie. It looks like, it just looked like that on there. It was so small, and it would just go right over the screen part on the top. We're talking like a $60 tent. If that, back then. Oh, fuck. Jeez. Lungs are all fucked up tonight. And I would be like, okay, I'm just gonna run away and go into the woods and live in my tent that my parents bought. And I'm just gonna take a bunch of batteries with me for my Walkman. And then I don't have to do anything I don't want to do anymore.